This is the Sakasa Kebari fly. I think it's it's Dr. Ishigaki's model, Sakasa Kebari, which I guess the equivalent of like a wet fly. It's gonna sink. So you will need, and if you're a first time fly tyer, man, have I got the fly for you. You'll need bobbin with black 6/0 thread. I've got 8/0 on there on accident, but whatever. You'll also need hackle pliers, maybe, if you choose to use those. Scissors, of course. This is, have to have those. And whip finisher, you don't have to. You can half hitch it, whatever. I mean, these things are so easy. You can, well, anyway. All right, so take your, oh, and you need Hungarian partridge feathers, or whatever feather, doesn't really matter. So you take the fluff off. This is a prepared one, like that. Here's what an unprepared one looks like, just so you know. All right, and you pull all the fluff off, and you get these at the top, sort of at the top of the feather. So that's what that is. So now I'm putting that down, because I don't need it yet. And we are going to tie the thread on. I usually start a hook eye back. That's generally good in all flying tying endeavors. See that? And some cool guys just like snap their thread off like this. I don't, but I just did. And you go all the way back. And make sure your hook, this is a 2488H, right? So it's heavy wire. And it's got a barb on it. Please, please debarb your hooks and catch and release, please. The trout populations aren't doing real well, as you can imagine. So, okay. So now, instead of the way you would tie in, like a soft tackle, if that's what we're doing, you do it. No wait, you do it that way. This would be your. This way it would be a soft tackle. This way it is the Sakasa Kebari Tenkara fly. And I'm starting to wonder right now if I should be the person talking with you about Tenkara, because I'm, kind of new to it myself, but I do know how to fly fish. Pretty good at that. So, tie that on in. You can tie it on back if you want to. It doesn't really matter. Put a half hitch in there, whatever. Right, that's a cool thing about fly tying, of course, is there aren't any rules. That's why I like it. So now, instead of where you would tie it, if we're a soft tackle, you tie it that way, you go this way. And I'm going to use my hackle pliers. Like it. And then, and I have a spastic bobbin. Just diagnosed today. Okay. Just, a few wraps, like you would on any soft tackle. Again, I keep saying that. I'm just doing all the wraps. Why not, right? And I went backwards, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie it in back here, right there. Right? Like that. And then you can trim this here, wherever. It doesn't matter, really. I'm going to trim it here. And then you tie down and back. Make sure it's solid. Okay. Then you go all the way back, right? And again, if I were using 6/0 thread, I'm accidentally using 8/0. This would take a lot less time, but what you do is you build up a mayfly-like body, right? Starts skinny down there. As you get up here, organically grows larger, so forth. Nothing special really, just doing that. One thing I can do here is pull these forward. Like if you messed it up, you just pull these forward, right? Like that. And tie them down forwardly-ish, right? So, something like that. Anyway, so, that looks good. Alright, so I've almost got my Mayfly body all tied down. Oh. And done. Except for the whip finish. See, it's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And done. That's it. That is the Sakasa Kebari. Ishigaki Sakasa Kebari. Now, if I put a piece of like, if I wrap like a piece of silver or copper wire up there, I could call it, I won't give you my name, but a Gnat Sakasa Kebari. Or if I put red thread on there, I could call it a Gnat Sakasa Kebari. Now, if I put a hard hackle on there, a hackle, which is hard after the Great Hackle. This is actually a thing. The Great Hackle shortage of, I think it was 2012, because they were weaving them into people's hair. So there was this total hackle shortage, and it's still going on right now because you have to redo your chickens and all that kind of stuff. Get the proper genetic components for the chicken to have the. In any event, if you put a hackle, dry fly hackle on there, it's called something else. I can't remember what offhand. It's like maybe a. It's either a something Kebari or a Sakasa something. I can't remember. So yeah, so you're going to have cheap feathers, only a few materials, and this is pretty much all you need, right? In addition to your equipment. So one day I'll show you how to do that too. Right now it's cold. You can hear my fire popping that I made earlier. Thanks guys. Bye. Catch you next time.